A lot of students don't have any memory or knowledge about what happened at Auburn and how Auburn was integrated. A lot of the other schools made the news, but what happened at Auburn was quite unique in that we didn't have all of the, I guess, violence or the negative experiences that happened at some of the other institutions. And I think that's something to be proud of in the sense that when the decision was made that it's time to admit an African American student, that it was done very intentionally and very deliberate. And I think that's something that we need to make sure that we share and create an opportunity for students to learn as much as they can about that time in our history, and particularly Auburn's history. People were being very thoughtful about what was happening in the state, although some people would probably think that was not the case, but they were being very thoughtful about it and having some very deliberate conversations about, well, what are we going to do? We know we have to do something, so what are we going to do? And the question is when. And at some point, what we had was that Harold Franklin enrolled in Auburn on January 4th.
A large part of our of commemorating our history is to make sure we get the next 50 years right. And so that's why we look back, because we want to be able to go forward as a global university. It's so rewarding today to sit in that same conference room that we marched on President Philpott's office, and to sit in that conference room with the senior administration of the university and talk about projects and initiatives that the university is going to implement that maybe I even get to be involved in. So it's Auburn's come an incredible long way, but I have to say that I've come a long way beside it.
We have extended what it means to be a part of the Auburn family, that family is more inclusive and that people can come here and pursue excellence, because when I think of Auburn, I think of it as a place where we're in pursuit of excellence, and that students, regardless of their backgrounds, their interests, or whatever, that they can come to Auburn and say, this is a place for me.